3 points on our Google MyMap, and now we are going to add a walking tour. So the way we're going to do that is, let me just zoom back out a little bit here. We're going to click here and go to Add Walking Tour, and you'll notice it does that. And it says you can click on map to start tracing your route, and I find that is messy. So what I typically do is I click somewhere else, and then this defaults to say, hey, where's destination A and B? So now I can go in here and I can type in Union Station, which it already has as a destination. I can type in Lansu Chinese Gardens, and I can actually add a destination, which is going to be the Steel Bridge. And all my destinations get added in. So now what I've done is I've created a little bit of a walking tour between all these. And theoretically, if I wanted to say, gee, I think I'll start the tour up at Steel Bridge and go from Steel Bridge to Union Station to here, that's great. The other thing is I build this out. I might, for example, want to add another point. So now I have to go back. Notice this is active with the blue line here. So now I want to tap on destinations to make that layer active. So I'm going to type in the Oregon Nikkei Legacy. Wait. Oh, what am I doing with my typing? Bad typing. Okay, so I'm going to add that to the map. So now I've got a fourth point. And for this, I want to do a little bit of an edit. So I've got some text here that talks about the tragedy of Old Town, because this actually used to be Japantown. Notice I've added a URL here for a Japanese American History Museum. So when I click Save, that's now active. If I want to do an image search, I'm going to highlight I'm going to search here on an image, and I'm going to search using Japanese American internment camps, and maybe we're going to take that image, and then we want to add another image to it, and we're going to talk about add an image of the boys in the camp. So now I've added that. Now I've got to click Save because I want to save it. And I can minimize that. And now I need to go back to look, back to look at my tour, my walking tour. You see I've now got to add another location. So I'm going to add another destination. And when I start typing Oregon Nikkei Legacy Center, that jumps right in. And, I could say, well, I think I'm actually going to I'm going to put Union Station. I'm going to click and drag that down to the end. This makes more sense as a tour like this. Okay, some other things we may want to do. One is if we want to change the icons, you'll notice I can click on Oregon Nikkei. I could change colors to something different. I could change shapes like this. I could also go to more icons, and maybe there's a different type of icon we want, or I could even get my own icon. And in this particular case, I can either do a search, or I can get an image and I can add my own and then select a file from my computer. So I can play around with the icons. Again, we're going to minimize that a little bit. The other thing is I can define some areas. So if I want to add yet another layer like this, I could draw a line, and I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click once there, once there, once there, once there, once here, and come back to the same spot and double click. And now I've created something that I can label as Old Town. I could add a description in here if I chose to. I could add a photo if I wanted to. I could save it. I can actually change the color or the border width or something like that and make it red or that color. I can change the transparency and make it darker or lighter. Okay. And I can go back and I can title this Old Town like that. Notice that if I click any of these on or off, they disappear. Okay. I can come up here and edit my description. Everything's been changed in Google Drive. If I want to share this map, I could share it as an email to somebody, and I can set the access to it. So in this particular case, we're going to have to change, it's private, so I'm going to have to change it to public on the web or anyone with a link. I'm going to make it public on the web and save it like that. And I'm done. And then the other thing is that we're going to need to embed this on the blog, the final product. So if we go up here to this little thing here, we come down to embed on my site, and you'll see we get some content that I can put on my clipboard and then paste into the blog and make it embeddable. So we're going to stop right there.